everybody, it's Rebecca, and today I'm going to be comparing the most common types of tea storage. Only recently have I actually started thinking about what I'm storing my tea in. Most of the time I just took for granted what seemed to be the norm, what everyone was doing, and I never really did any research to back up the claims I was hearing. The information I found was interesting, so I thought I would share it with you guys, just in case you thought it was interesting as well. I'm going to go in order from worst option to the best option, or the best option in my opinion. The absolute worst thing to put your tea in is a plastic container. Please do not put your tea in plastic. Never ever, don't do it. Plastic is bursting with harmful chemicals that will leach into your tea. So whatever you use as storage, do not use plastic. Just don't do it. Now for paper packaging. Paper packaging is so cute and it looks so adorable, but there's virtually no protection to your tea. Paper bags and containers leave your tea susceptible to air, moisture, and light. So while it may look really cute, I do not suggest using paper because it will seriously decline the quality of your tea very quickly. The next thing is foil bags. 90% of the time when you buy loose leaf tea online or in stores such as David's Tea and Teavana, they come in foil bags. They're cute and expensive to the supplier, they're free to us, and they do provide some protection. These bags are good for protecting your tea from the store or the distribution unit to your home. But after that, I suggest switching your tea into a more protective storage container. These bags protect your tea from getting dirt or bugs or any unwanted things that might be in the environment that it is as it's shipping, which is awesome. And it also lightly protects your tea from moisture and air. The con to this bag is that it provides little to no protection from light, and these foil bags tend to get humid pretty fast. Glass containers. This one has always been conflicting to me because glass containers are so pretty and you can see your beautiful tea leaves in it all day when it's sitting on your counter, and I don't know about you, but I love looking at my tea leaves. Glass containers have all the beautiful physical appeal, they have protection against moisture and air, but sadly, there is no protection from light. Tea is very sensitive to light, in that light actually strips your tea from its color and from its natural flavorings. It can do this to your tea in a very short period of time. So if you are going to store your tea in a glass container, store it in a dark place where there is very minimal light touching the container. Because other than that, it is good for storage. The next one is stainless steel. I think that stainless steel containers are probably the most popular way to store especially loose leaf tea. It is awesome at keeping out moisture, air, and light. The only downfall is that if this container is left in direct sunlight or in a very hot environment, it will actually cook your tea. So a solution to this is either don't store it in a stainless steel container or just keep it in a cool place. Now for the last and what I think is the best option for storing your tea is ceramic. I believe that ceramic is the best option when storing your tea because it protects it from moisture, air, light, and heat. All of the things that I have mentioned so far, this container wipes away. Sometimes when you buy a ceramic jar that wasn't necessarily meant to store tea, there can be a gap between the lid and the base, so it's kind of jiggly. I don't have one here to use as an example, but it can be very wiggly. To cure that, all you have to do is take a couple pieces of cloth, press it on top of your base, and then put the lid on it just for that extra seal so you can protect air from getting to it more. So those are the most common ways people store their tea and how I rate them. Before I end this video, here are some tips about storing your tea regardless of what type of container you are using. If you're buying your tea in bulk, keep most of it in a large container and a small amount in a different container. Use the smaller one for everyday use so that you're not constantly opening and closing the big one and exposing it to more air circulation. I do not recommend storing your tea in the refrigerator or freezer because continual opening and closing of the doors causes rapid change in humidity. Modern freezers cycle through many different temperatures, causing an ice problem. Moisture seeps into the container and robs the tea leaves of their flavor. Avoid storing your tea near spice racks or aromatic foods. Keep it away from your coffee maker, which is a big moisture and smell conductor, because if you do, your best jasmine tea might end up tasting a little bit like lasagna. Even when storing teas together, a spicy type of tea like chai can impart its flavor on a more gentle white tea or herbal tea. And the last tip, if you reuse your old tins or ceramic containers, be sure to let them air out completely before you refill the tea with a different type of tea. Otherwise, you're gonna have some flavor blending that might not be so tasty. So there you have it, my best tips on storing tea. I hope you guys have learned some valuable information from this video. If I left anything out, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments. I hope you guys are having an amazing day full of tea and happiness, and I will see you next time. Bye!